Hey guys, Ben Racinda here, and we run the channel called This Alaskan Life, where we share with you what our life is like here in Alaska. Now it's just getting into winter, so it is very dark and cold. Winters here definitely get a bad rap because they can be brutal.
It can be brutal.
But over the years, we have found ways to not just survive these winters, but to really thrive through them. So we wanted to share that with you today.
Number one is embrace it because it's
gonna happen.
It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. Somewhere around October, mid-October to 1st of November, snow starts flying and then it sticks, and then we have snow and it's cold until first, second week of May when breakup happens. So just embrace it. Just know it's going to happen, and that kind of helps your mental state actually. Just knowing, and then just try and do whatever you can to make the best of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Making peace with it since it's coming anyways. And really taking that time to, pick up a new hobby or pick up that book that you put off all summer. And just using that quieter time of life to do something productive in a different kind of way.
Yep.
While life doesn't come to a complete halt in the winter here, life still goes on. Part of embracing it is taking the time to slow down because summers here are very intense. There are tons of fun and everything is just go, 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 go while the sun's up. And while it's amazing, it's not sustainable. So it's taking that time to kind of rest and recoup from all that.
Because the summers are really short.
Yeah.
I mean, we got maybe 4 months to do any outdoor stuff that we want before it starts getting cold again. So
I would also say to remember that it literally is a season in life and that summer will come around again eventually. So while it can seem like forever, it won't be forever. First off, I would say it's really important to find a community. You definitely need your people, and for us, that looks like church. We really enjoy the community that we find at our church. It keeps us getting out of the house and around people that are encouraging and uplifting, and so you really need to find your tribe. I'm also part of a book club. It's a lot of fun, gets me out of the house.
I'm not part of the book club. No. I'm part of I get with my buddies and we go to the range or go to the movies club. Third thing basically really to do is getting outside. There's a reason why you live in Alaska. I mean, summers are great and all, but they're so packed together in such a short amount of time, it can kind of be overwhelming. You take some rest time for the winter, but get out and enjoy it. Enjoy the outdoors. Enjoy it, as ironic as it seems. Enjoy the cold because it really is really fun. And honestly, I think as much as I enjoy the scenery of summer, I really think winters in Alaska are just absolutely beautiful.
Well, and I think it does a lot for your mental state too, to just get outside, even if it's to the mailbox or a walk around the block, just being outside, even if it's really, really cold out for just a few minutes it feels really good.
Indoor, outdoor activities. We talked about enjoying the outdoors, go snow machining. We like to go skiing and snowboard. We like to go to Alyeska and go around, which is a local resort here, the ski resort. But there's so much to do other than just skiing there. We like to take the boys out and go for drives. Not just outdoor stuff, but we do indoor stuff too as well.
Yeah, we have a high schooler, so we enjoy going to all the local sporting events. It's also a great time to, like we mentioned before, to pick up a new hobby. Do a lot of fishing in the summer, so Ben and the boys like to tie their own flies. So they do that during the quiet winter months to get ready for a big show. And then also finding active things to do inside. We have a place where we can go swimming. We typically go a couple times a week. We'll take the boys to the local pool and burn off some energy that way.
We have family nights, movie nights. We'll hang out with our friends. So one of the other things Racinda mentioned was mental state. So why don't you kind of go over some things, what you do for her?
Yeah, there is definitely some things that can help you with that. I haven't personally dealt with, it's called seasonal affective disorder, where the lack of sunlight can actually really affect your mental state. You can become depressed and tired. and have just a lot of negative thoughts. It's actually a really big problem up here. There are things that you can do to help that if you find that that's a problem for you. One of the big things is vitamin D. That's huge because we don't get enough vitamin D, because even if you do step outside on a sunny day, obviously, you know, we're covered up, we're bundled up. So the sun isn't hitting your skin and you're not getting that vitamin D. So it's super important to supplement that. And another thing that you can get to help you is called a SAD light. And what that is, it's this little light. It's usually like a desktop size. They're not very big, but you just need to sit in front of it for I don't even know how long, half an hour
I
or
don't even
so
think it's that long.
each day. So you can sit in front of that for just a short amount of time each day, and that's definitely helpful for a lot of people.
Another thing you're going to want to do here during the winter is get some good quality outdoor clothing. Trust me when I say don't get the cheap stuff.
Not the time to cheap out.
Yeah, nature is so brutal up here. You do not want to be stuck out in the middle of somewhere and you have gear fail on you. Typically, the more expensive the gear, the better the quality is.
Quality outer gear can make all the difference. There's no such thing as bad weather, just bad gear. So I'm going to throw in a bonus here. Definitely not doable for everybody or all the time, but if you can swing it, Hawaii to thaw out in January is amazing.
My favorite time to go is February. Go for like 2 weeks. So by the time you get back, you got like a month before the weather starts to warm up, and you always feel like you can make it.
Exactly.
About that time. So.
And what a lot of people don't realize is that Honolulu is only a 5-hour direct flight here from Anchorage. So it's not very far at all by our travel standards.
That's just because Alaskans, we travel by hours, not miles.
Yeah, exactly. So also Alaska Airlines often has really, really great deals when our PFDs come out in October. So it can actually be much more within reach than you would think.
Yeah, you get really good family deals. They have hair flights, airfare, hotels, car rentals. They work it in the whole deal.
Yeah, you can get a good package deal, and a lot of people also have Alaska Airlines mileage cards up here, which have great perks. So you can earn mileage. That's actually a very, very, very popular thing to do up here. It's so much so that you can be walking down the street in Honolulu at any given time during December and February and see somebody you know from Alaska.
And you just took your community group with you. Your tribe goes with you whether you know it or not.
Yeah.
So that was a little bonus. If you can swing it, get out somewhere tropical, warm, thaw out. You know, look like a cooked turkey while you're laying on the beach.
Have any tips for thriving in winter as well? Leave those in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.
So like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.